Good day, guys. Been here. Today let's quickly model a cooktop. Okay, so let's start. So first thing, and also it's a very important thing, is we need to decide which template to use. So usually, if you're not sure about the category, which category to use, you can always start with a generic model. Okay, so unless wall-based, unless it's a door or windows, you should use door template or window template. Otherwise, you can always start with generic model, and then depending on, so for example, a cooktop, it's always horizontal, flat, right, on a flat surface, and it's not very so you can just use a normal family. You can place actually, let me just pick one first. So I'll use generic model. Okay, so generic model, and sometimes you want a family to be placed on the wall, and then you might need to choose either wall base or face base. So yeah, but in this case, generic model template will do. And also here, and you also have option to, so for example, this one, you can model, if I go to front view elevation, so this is elevation, so this is floor level, you have the option to just model that on this reference level. Okay, so you can model it on this level, or you can just model it with an offset, and then you can control that offset to control the level of that family. But it will be the same, because even you create this onto a reference level, you can still have an offset. You can still control that in a project. So now let's start. So go to floor plan. So first we need to add some reference plans. Okay, so something like this, and it's always good if you define these reference plans. So for example, this one, you can name it. You can name it left, for example. You can also, this is optional, but this one is recommended. Oh, not this one, sorry, here. So see, left, just use is reference left, and this one is reference right. And also this one will be the center left and right. So this is center front back. So you can name this back, and you can name this front. Okay, so now, because usually you want these two centers to be centered, so just dimension equal, and another dimension equal, and another dimension. So because cooktop, for them, usually there are not many different options. So usually, this is too big. So I'll just change this one to 900. Won't allow me, but can do this 450, and this one. So I'll just make it 300. So it makes 600. So yeah. So this. And then we can just create, so let's call it depths. Okay, so depths, you can name it depths, and then type is okay for this, and width. Okay, so these are the reference plan, and for this one, usually what I do is I'll just save this. I'll see how can I save. Yeah, I'm not sure how to save this one, but yeah, let's pretend I have saved this image, and you can just insert an image. Okay, so from here, so import image, and then you can just import something into import image. I don't have that image, so let's pretend. Oh, maybe hang on. I can do a screenshot, something like this. Okay, and save it. I'll save on it onto my desktop. Okay. Okay, so and then you can import that image into where's my desktop here? Today's date, this one. Okay, just place it in, and then use scale RE. Just move this to this point. RE this corner, and to this corner. Okay, so it looks like this one's. Maybe I'll just scale this to 900 width, and it looks like this one's not probably not 600, maybe 500. So I just roughly move it to center and then change this one to 250. Yeah, roughly. It's close, very close. So okay, so now we start to model. And okay, so first thing, we need to decide, because if we model everything, if we model every single, all the details, and place it onto a floor plan, and then when you show a 1:100 floor plan, it will be a ink block, black solid. So you're not supposed to model everything, at least not in for example coarse or medium detail level. So you can probably do it in fine. So at least if you want to show everything, so for example if you need it to be rendered, so you probably need that much detail, but for a floor plan I don't think you need that much. So we're going to start from coarse level. Okay, so in coarse level, usually I don't want to see anything. I want to have a box. So what you can do is you can just create an extrusion, just drag that from that end to that end, and if you want to, you can just lock them. So in case you have different options, you can have a 900 wide, and maybe you can have a 600 wide one as well. So but yeah, just create an extrusion, just set a thickness, so for example 10 mil. So in that's it. You can create a material if you wanted to. And also you need this, so this is very important because we only want to see this box in coarse detail level. So click on this one, visibility graphic overrides. So uncheck the median and the fine. Okay, uncheck the median and fine, click OK, finish. So now if I go to 3D view, so this is the box, and also I'll just quickly create a project without any template. Okay, metric. So now I'm going to just draw a model in place, casework. Okay, extrusion, a box. Let's pretend I'll make it 600 or 700. Pretend this is some kitchen bench, or make it 900 high, finish. So let's go to 3D view. So this is a kitchen joinery. Okay, and then we can load this one into this project. I'll place it. So now you will notice that it's invisible because the detail level is currently in median. So if I change it to coarse, you will see this one, and also you will see it's being placed onto the floor level, because when we model this one, we just place it onto the reference level. So what we can do is select this, so you will see there's an offset. So I think these two, both will, same. So now you can see it will be offset from floor level by 900, so sitting on the bench, right? So this is it in coarse level. That's and also if you go to floor plan, so we'll see this. Okay, and then let's go back to this family. Let's continue. Okay, so now we have this coarse level, and then we we need to model more. Actually, we can also use this base for median and fine as well, because so this is a base, and then we can model something on top of this one. So let's go this. So we can check all these two boxes, so they will always be visible in any detail level. Go back to floor plan. So now we can start to add more detail. So for example, in median, I wanted to have these maybe three on maybe this box and this circle, and maybe some of this circle. So I'm just going to quickly just use extrusion as well. And I recommend, so see there's a curve there, don't just ignore them. And even these corners, just ignore them, because yeah, just do this. Okay, so offset, hang on, let me just change the scale. So yeah, that's better. OF, offset, not sure, 20 maybe, not too much, 10, that's about it. Tab, okay. And then I'll just mirror this to the other side, and maybe copy this to here. Just try to yeah, I think that's pretty good. Oh, good. So and then maybe this need to go up a little bit. Yeah, good. Okay, so now that's it. And then we're going to create another extrusion. So CS, create similar. So this time I'm going to draw some circle, offset 100, and I'll just mirror this to the other side, mirror so it looks like smaller, bigger, so that's fine. I'll just OF, offset, and just delete the one in the middle, and copy this one to the middle, and then maybe just make it bigger, maybe make it something like this. Okay, all good, finish. So now I'm going to select these circles and this rectangular box, rectangular shape, and I want these to be visible in median and fine, not in coarse. Okay, click OK. So all good, and then this is maybe we need this as well. So I'll just create another one, circle from the middle. Yeah, that's good. And also depth 10 mil, maybe not enough, 20. And also copy this to here, 60. Okay, so I'll just use mirror, DM and DM. Okay, good, finish. Let's go to 3D view, and I'll change the visibility graphic overrides. I'll also want to show them in median fine, not in coarse. Finish. And also I'll change this scale so the line work looks better. Okay, so now there's something we need to adjust. So you can see when we model these ones, we didn't change the work plane. So all these geometries, they start from the reference level, it's the same level, and then you can see this overlapping. So yeah, so you can manually adjust, lift them up, or you can just edit work plan and pick this surface, so it will automatically go up, right? And same this one, you can just use pick a plan, pick this surface, it will come up, and also this one. And okay, so I think this one, yeah, it's not very realistic, but yeah, I think it's not too bad, because most of the time we just want to. So let me just show you. If I go load this into the project, so currently course, so that's nothing. Change it to median, so start to see this. Yes, I think it's probably a little bit too much, but yeah, yeah, should be fine. So okay, so let's go to 3D view, the same. I think that's okay. Okay, so finally we can add more things. So okay, I'll just CS, create similar, so we can start to model all these I don't know what they called, but yeah, this can take some time, so you try to pick everything, but yeah, you can do it, right? So you can just offset, you know, create all this shape, and then just continue. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time to model this, but I'll just create one. Okay, so I'll just pretend that's it. And what else? I'll just finish this one. So let's go to 3D view and also change this one. So only show infine, not coarse, not median, and okay. And also change the work plan, so it will come will sit on top of this. Maybe I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it at that 20 mil. So change this one to fine. Yeah, all good. So this bit will only visible in fine detail level. And yeah, I think that's it. So now if I load this one into this project, you will see under median, currently you won't see those extra detail, but if you change it to fine, you will start to see. And then just like what I said, once you have all these details, and when you have a 1 to 100 floor plan, you might find it's too much. Okay, it's too much. So, and what you can do is one option is you can always change the detail level to to show minimum, and another option is for these parts, and you can also change the line style. So what you need to do is just go to let's go edit family. So in this family, so go to manage and object style. So in here you can create different subcategory, just like to control the line style of elements. So for example, if I create a new subcategory, what do I call it? I don't know. Thin line. Okay, I want to maybe half tone. I'll call it HT half tone. And I'm going to use a 1-1, all good, and maybe a very light gray, and solid is fine. Okay, so you can even change the material, default material, but that's fine. All good. And then let's go to 3D view, because we have that image in the background. It's or we can just HH this image. Okay, so I want this base to be always like black color line, so which you don't need to change the subcategory, so it will be a main category. So currently the generic model. Okay, so currently generic model, and select all these element, and we can change this one to HT. So now if I load this one into here, and now you will see these lines always very light. So go to floor plan, you'll also see the same. Okay, change the median, the same course, so we only see this black line, right? So this might help a little bit. And also yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And also one very important thing is, so now you probably think maybe we shouldn't use generic model. We start with the generic model template, but because this is a cooktop, I think we usually cooktop should be a what's it called? Specialty. I think it should be a specialty equipment. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I think yeah. So yeah, just we change the category. So this way, when we load this into the project, we can have a better control. But sometimes you can see the the line style change as well, because this is controlled by. So let's go to object style in this project. Just remember there are different project style in the family and project style in project. Sorry, object style in project. So let's have a check. So in here, so previously we load this, so you can see this a HT subcategory. So this is because we when we first load that family with that subcategory setting, we use the generic model, and then after that we change this generic model into a specialty equipment here. So, and you will see we lose that. So yeah, so this is quite important. So sometimes when you change category, you will lose all the some setting. So what you can do is you can just go back. Let's try to go back to this family. So let's have a check again. So go manage object style. So you can see it's gone. So I think we can just do it again. And also remember, so when you have when you have a subcategory in your project already, so for example, in here generic model, we already have this HT subcategory and with this setting. And if you create a family with exactly the same subcategory with different setting, different color, different line weight, and trying to load it into a project, it will not change the setting in the project. Okay, so it will not change. So unless this the subcategory is not exist in that project, and then it will create a new, and then sorry, yeah, just had a brain fog. Yeah, so yeah, just it won't overwrite when you load the setting into project. It won't overwrite. You need to change the setting in project. Okay, where am I? So manage object style. Yeah, just need to create a HT. Okay, gray. Okay, and select the element you want to change the subcategory and change it and load it into the project. So yeah, and that's it. Okay, so oh, hang on, what's going on here? Yeah, looks like I placed this family into the model in place. I don't think this is a good idea. No, it's not. Try not to do this, because sometimes we edit family and you can place a component inside of this model in place family, which is not ideal. So you probably want them to be separate, right? Because once you finish that, so this become a one element. Yeah, sometimes some people like it, but nah, I don't think it's a good idea. So it's always, place them separately. So, and then, okay, and then you can, you can adjust them easier. And this is it. Hang on, I'll just quickly talk about. This is a family that not require a lot of parameters or options, but for this type of family, because I don't think you want to change this one, because this will affect all these things. You probably, if you want to have a different option, you can have them that you can. It's just like model two elements in the same place, and you can select this part, and you can create a visibility parameter. I'll just quickly show you. So to help myself. I'll just draw another 2 reference plans. So I'll just copy this one, and I'll just equal them, and do another dimension. Oh, hang on, maybe nah. Should I do that? Maybe not, because this can be a bit tricky, because when we model these things, we didn't constrain them. So sometimes when you move this reference plane, this will also, you can see this. So this is something we don't really want to see, because some of them, you can see this automatically pick up this reference plane, and this one pick up this one, then created a very interesting result. But let me think what's the best way to do it. Yes, maybe I think we can just model this one as one family. I think it's probably better to do it this way. So I'll maybe just save this family. I'll just do it save as a family. So I'll just call it 900. Okay, so 900, and then what you do is just change this one to 150, become a 600, and then you just model another one, just something like this. I'll just quickly move it. Okay, so pretend these are all good. Maybe I'll just get rid of this one. Okay, so this one, I'll get rid of this one, and maybe not. Oops, we only need 4. Okay, let's pretend this is another model. Okay, and then I'll save it, save as 600. So yeah, and I'll load this one in here. So now we have 2 options. One is 900 and one 600. This one may change it to 900. Okay, so we have 2 options. So this can be it. But if you want to make them into one family, you can just create a new, and I'll just create a new. This time I'll go directly to specify. Oh, hang on. There's no SS here. Oh, I don't want it to be a wall based. Yeah, so this one's fine. Okay, and then we can just go back to, so this is 600, load it into this family. Okay, and go, let's find this 900, load this into that. Okay, so now you can excuse me, you can actually one option is you can place both family in the middle, in the center, and then you create a visibility parameter. Okay, so I'll just quickly show you. Let me just Control Z to bring back the 900. Okay, so this is first option. So 900. Oh, which one did I? Oh, sorry, 600. 600 instance. Okay. So this one, and 900 instance. Okay. And then just go, because it can be either 900 or 600. So go under 900 equals not 600. Okay. Not because Revit think this is a number. So actually it's not a number, it's a name. So let's add this to, not sure what this is called, different bracket. Anyway, so yeah, so this is how you change a number to a text, which is this. Okay, so apply. Okay, so if I load this one into that project, which one? This one. And okay, place it here. So now we have options here. So if you uncheck this one, it becomes 900. Check this one, it becomes 600. Right. So this is our first option. So let's go back there. So I'm going to delete these two parameters and then show you another option. So for the other option, we can delete the one of the option and select this one. So here, label on here, add a parameter. So we can just add we just call it option. Okay, options and instance, and okay, and that's it. So load this back into the project and overwrite. Okay, so select this one. Now you have option here. So see option. So you can say it's a family too, but that's fine. That's the 900 one. So you can change them. You can have multiple. You can have more, as many options as you like. But yeah, try not to have too many, because imagine you have like 10 options, but every time you probably only need 1 and 2, and then if you load 10, that's 5 or 10 times more space you need. So yeah, trying to keep the Revit file size to minimum. So yeah, and that's it. I don't think you want to download this family, right? So yeah, that's it. So little exercise about family making. So I think this can be quite useful because I just had 2 units in uni that require modeling parametric families. So it's quite interesting. Anyway, so that's it for today. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.